Alright. It's rolling. Hi, Orange Hats. Guy Edwab here with...
Devious Logothetis.
Yes, he's being deputized as an orange hat for the evening, so the hipster awareness ribbon is being confirmed. We're seeing a show tonight called The Stock... Well, not a show, a film installation called The Stock Exchange. And
It'll be a lot of fun.
yeah. See you inside.
We just saw the stock exchange.
Yep.
Let's see what some people thought.
Do any of you guys want to give feedback on the show?
Yeah,
Well, you said then. We just go to live performance all the time and just generally sort of get people's feedback and archive it. We're called the Orange Hats. You literally can roll with whatever you want. It's just a few questions. Actually, simultaneously, another team is doing an NYU show at Abrams Art Center.
the African American Talent Show?
No.
Okay.
What show's that?
That's happening right now too.
Oh, really?
NYU.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick that up a little bit?
Down. All right.
Hi.
Hi there. So, what did you just see?
I saw Stock Exchange.
Well, as a single dad, I think
I don't know. I've never had their desserts. All I know is I don't want the middle chocolate.
I applaud them. I really applaud them. I think it was an excellent go.
I saw a bunch of video installations.
I saw a let's see, it was a musical piece that had a few accompanying video installations and was preceded by the pilot of a cartoon.
3 of which were part of a series relating to the stock exchange, and 2 of which were other things that I'm not sure were related, but might have been related.
I think that they've got some work to do because I really, with my child, he's 8 years old. I push him. I really try and push him.
There were 5 different pieces. This little interview was the giraffe one.
First one was really silly, goofy.
Well, the first was like a very surreal little cartoon.
A cartoon about a giraffe, and I couldn't help but continue to think that giraffes have the same kinds of vocal cords as humans, and therefore would not be able to make that sort of saw grating wood or metal sound that the giraffe would make every time it would utter any type of sound.
The girl on a bike, guy with the sheet.
I want him to do his best. I want him to do really well. I know he'll get made fun of. I know that he's not very good at baseball, but he loves it. So let him do it.
I thought it was I thought it was very good.
Beanie holding MacBook.
For most of it, I felt like I was watching a new line of American Apparel advertisements.
And the one with the body, which was my favorite one.
No, like the different forms are just
I think the last one was good too. I would be proud to have that person as my child.
But the last one definitely stuck out the most.
What set the last part? What set the last one apart for you guys?
The lips.
I think the colors and made me feel the way it matched up to the music made me feel very anxious, which is not a bad thing. Just that's how it made me feel.
I'm not very artistic, but I feel like that one was most relatable and evoked more emotion than the other ones.
I just really love lips, I guess.
And it was just very visually striking, and I enjoyed the music.
It was good. The lips were good. The teeth were good.
I just thought it was sort of relaxing, and I don't know, I liked what it evoked.
Cool.
And I was thinking about what it would have looked like if I had been in that video. What would my beard up close, how would that appear? So I really was thinking about a lot of things during that video.
I could probably get that, your beard up close.
I mean,
Let's do
if
it.
you want, yeah. I mean,
Here.
and they were sort of moving their lips slowly.
I feel left out.
Sorry, she doesn't have a beard.
Here.
She doesn't have a beard.
Okay.
She doesn't have a beard.
But
All right.
you might find one if you go
out close. So let's not do
And
that.
that's the goal.
And that,
I mean, I found myself, which I mean, I'm not much of a, I don't normally, I guess I'm not exactly the crowd member that this caters to. I normally watch film in a more, traditional, kind of method, but, I was still perfectly engaged, and I enjoyed it a lot. So,
would you see more?
Like I said, I'm not necessarily that used to this. It was my first time coming to an art show, but I liked them generally. It was definitely interesting, and I'm glad that I came because I like to expose myself to things that I'm not very familiar with.
Stuff like this? Would you become more like that other audience member?
Sure. Yeah, why not? Experimentation is always, experimentation is always necessary.
So, what separates this from like the other stuff that you'd say you're more used to seeing?
I don't know. I'm actually a science student, so
cool.
to me, bodies are beautiful, and I think that's why I found the last one the most relatable. So I guess this is just a little bit more abstract than things that I'm used to, but I still enjoyed it.
Cool.
I think, at least for me, I'm not that used to these kind of experimental videos, and so definitely, I'm glad the last one came on the last. It's definitely had to warm up to it.
So you think if it was the reverse order, you would have left with a different impression of the night?
I think so.
Also, I thought the music was great.
But I think that Alex did a great job composing the music, and
It's the way it incorporated more kind of like traditional music with just kind of sound with samples.
Okay, so I listened to the song before watching.
The song did it. Yeah, the song was good. The song was
I think the music was probably my favorite part.
So it was billed as a night of like an experimental film and images. What would you say the experiment was?
That's a good question.
What do you
Yes.
think the experiment was?
That's an excellent question.
What is the experiment? Yeah,
I think the experiment was to really just test people's reactions to such almost very eclectic kind of different videos.
I mean, it's certainly an experiment in presenting a film that's a piece of art, like without a narrative. Not that they would be the first people to participate in this experiment.
Let me know when you're ready.
But I think the experiments kind of test one's, for me, attention. It needs, for me it was kind of testing me how to make sure, I stay attentive to these kind of videos.
I think the experiment was to see if anybody in the audience would be able to put these seemingly non sequitur short films together to make it have any type of stock exchange relatedness. See if that could happen. That's what I think it might have been.
What do you think the results of the experiment were?
Results of experiment.
Would you say that their experiment had some results that you would walk away with?
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, the result, or a result, was personal enjoyment.
What do you feel you got out of it?
I think there was a certain humor to it throughout, which I enjoy.
I understand the culture of Southern California infinitely more now. And
You know, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I think it's something that you have to kind of think about later.
I like my art to be mixed with humor.
Learned that you can do a lot of really cool video effects with MacBooks.
You know, sit down,
Yeah.
a bunch of friends, grab a beer, and then kind of figure it out.
Cool.
I can't tell you right now, but maybe if you come back, I'll let you know.
I only had one beer. Would you believe it? I didn't need any more. I think that really says something.
It does.
That's no small success.
You keep what? I've given you enough.
Okay, I just wanted to say
more?
final.
Oh my
I just
God.
wanted final moments. I didn't mean to make this
It
a
was
fight.
great. Alex is great.
We loved it. We're glad to be here.
All right.
I'm a proud dad. Love being a dad.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
It was an experience that was definitely memorable. Very memorable experience.
I think it was a success.
I'd say Alex Tatusian is a genius.
Excellent. All right, thank you very much.
All right, thanks, man.
I already ate
Cookies?
two.
I had cookies. They were very good.
Excellent.
And cookies were great.
Ate the cookies.
And I thought about, I already have had like 5.
So, I'm in the Pompidou, that's in Paris. And the French, they're far more laid back about their art galleries. There's little children running around. I see a piece by Matisse. That's my window of opportunity. I take 5 steps back, I put my head down, and